Hi there. Welcome to the second week of a journey to headstand, where we strengthen arms, shoulders, core, and improve overall balance, helping us to access Sirsasana or headstand pose. Week 2 continues with a myriad of postures, holding each for 30 seconds to 2 minutes while breathing rhythmically with slow, controlled breaths. Here we go. Posture 1, chair pose. Beginning in standing mountain pose, inhale and raise your arms perpendicular to the floor. Keep the arms parallel, palms facing inward. Exhale and bend your knees, taking the thighs parallel to the floor as comfortably possible. The knees will extend over the feet, and the torso will lean slightly forward over the thighs. Keep the inner thighs parallel to each other and draw the tailbone down towards the floor. Beautiful. Flowing into posture 2, seated chair twist. Flowing from the same stance as chair pose, let's lower the arms and bring our palms together in prayer position at the chest. On the next exhale, twist the torso to the right. Bring the left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Shift your left hip back slightly, squaring off your hips. Press the upper left arm against the thigh and draw the right shoulder blade into your back to turn your chest to the right. Hold this stretch, then repeat on the opposite side. Let's release and fold forward for a few moments, gently releasing the energy from this last stretch. Taking gentle bends in the knees from right side to left side. Let the upper body hang down towards the ground. Flowing into posture 3, 3-point dolphin plank. Begin with your hands and knees on the mat. Lower your elbows to the floor and interlace the fingers. Pressing the forearms to the earth, extend the legs back with the heels stacked over top the toes. With the core engaged and belly button pulling back towards the spine, inhale the right leg to the sky, keeping the hips level to the ground. Hold for a length of time that feels good to you, then release and perform the same stretch on the opposite side. Inhale, draw the left leg up. Releasing from this posture, coming down onto the knees, pulling the knees to the outside edges of the mat. Sit bones draw back towards the ankles, and our arms and fingertips extend forward, feeling a beautiful lengthening in the spine as we rest our upper body on the tops of our thighs and our forehead rests down to the earth. Taking a few moments to check in, letting our breathing flow naturally, inhaling through the nose and also exhaling through the nose. This week, our filming has taken us all the way to Cusco, Peru, where we've had the opportunity to capture this footage in front of the Plaza de Armas, this big, beautiful cathedral. We hope you're enjoying the scenery. Slowly let's rise up and set up for posture 4, knee to arm plank. From child's resting pose, rising up on all fours and setting up for plank pose. Shoulders are stacked over top the wrists and heels are stacked over top the toes. The core is engaged as we draw the right knee to the right arm and hold this posture. Keep the shoulder blades drawn in toward the spine and find a point on the ground to take the gaze. As you release, and perform the same stretch on the opposite side of the body. Stay connected with the breath and hold for as equal length of time as you did on the right side. Amazing work! Let's flow back into child's resting pose, find our center and balance before we continue on to posture 5. Let's move into extended fallen triangle variation. Beginning in plank pose, we're drawing the right leg straight underneath the left side of the body. Keeping the right foot engaged, our left heel is stacked over top the left toes. Press the left leg back firmly and open the chest as you elongate your top arm, reaching it up towards the sky. Lift your hips and pull shoulder blades towards the spine, being mindful to keep that core engaged. Holding as long as feels comfortable, then releasing and performing the same stretch on the opposite side of the body. Arms are stacked vertically on top of one another, and our hips are pulling up towards the clouds. Releasing down as we lie on the floor on the right side of the body. Use the right arm to balance along the floor, then externally rotate your left leg so the toes point toward the ceiling. Bend and draw the knee towards your torso, and reach across the inside of the left leg and take hold of the left big toe with your index and middle fingers. On an inhale, extend the leg towards the sky. And hold here. Releasing when feels comfortable, then flowing onto the left side of the body and moving through these same movements. Extending the right leg up towards the sky, holding the big toe with the index and middle fingers. This is pure magic. We've reached posture 7, our finale posture for week 2, bound headstand with eagle legs. Starting with the hands and the knees on the mat, lower the elbows to the floor and interlace the fingers. Place the back of the head against the palms and the top of the head onto the mat. Straighten both legs and walk your feet towards your face, shifting the hips over the shoulders and allowing the legs to drop into the sky. Begin to bend your legs, bringing your knees forward slightly Then crossing one thigh over the other and wrapping the leg around the other like you would do in eagle pose. Again, release and perform the same stretch on the opposite side. Beautiful presence on the yoga mat. Those are our 7 postures for week 2. Thanks for joining us. Namaste.